Hi, this is Ankur Chaudhary, and in this video lecture I'll be covering current affairs from India and across the world from 15th July 2018 till 31st July 2018. So let's begin. So these are the broad areas I'll be covering current affairs from. Let's start from awards and honors. Firstly, in the 60th year of an annual tradition, the Board of Trustees of the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation announced the winners of the 2018 Ramon Magsaysay Award. The Indian awardees are Bharat Vatwani and Sonam Wangchuk. The Ramon Magsaysay Awards were founded in the year 1958 by the US-based Rockefeller Foundation in collaboration with the Philippines government to commemorate the former Prime Minister of Philippines, that is Mr. Ramon Magsaysay. These are awards given in the field of social services. The Indian awardees this year were Mr. Bharat Vatwani. Now, Mr. Bharat Vatwani basically works in the field of upliftment of mentally ill people, and Sonam Wangchuk is an innovator or inventor. Next, Ms. Aruna Sairam, a renowned Carnatic vocalist, was selected for the 2018 Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award of Madras Music Academy. The Sangeet Kalanidhi Award is given annually by the Madras Music Academy, rather to Carnatic singers. Next, some news from the world of business. Firstly, Facebook lost $120 billion in one day, marking the largest ever loss of value in one day for a US traded company. So $124 billion were lost in the net share value or the market capitalization of Facebook in one day after certain charges of complacency in data security came up against the Facebook. Next, IIFT iMandi, which is an e-commerce platform, was launched by fertilizer major, that is IIFT, to address all needs of the farming community associated with it. IIFT stands for Indian Farmers and Fertilizers Cooperative. Next, Hindalco, the metals flagship company of the Aditya Birla Group, agreed to acquire the US-based Aleris for $2.6 billion, which is a strategic move that would solidify its position as one of the largest aluminium players in the world. This news related to acquisitions and mergers are obviously important for various BBA entrance examinations. Next, some news from politics. Next, Mission Satyanistha was undertaken by the Indian government to sensitize all railway employees on the issue of ethics, integrity and probity in public life. The term probity stands for honesty and righteousness. Next, the Atal Innovation Mission and MyGov jointly launched citizen-centric platform Innovate India to serve as a common point for all innovations happening across the nation. So this is a platform, rather a website, which is available to all Indians. Now, any Indian working, innovating some or working on new technology can register himself or herself on this technology, and anyone who would want to access that technology can do so on this common platform. Next, the Subcommittee of Drugs Technical Advisory Board recommended prohibition of 343 fixed drug combinations after reviewing 349 and called for regulation and restriction of the remaining 6. The fixed drug combinations is basically a medicine which contains 2 active salts in one single dosage or one single tablet. So for example, you get a lot of medicines which have paracetamol, which is antipyretic that brings down the fever, and also which contains a painkiller or an analgesic. So that particular tablet is known as a fixed drug combination. Next, the group of ministers created by the union government to deliberate and make recommendations for a separate penal provision on incidents of mob violence will be headed by Rajnath Singh. So mob violence has been a relatively new law and order problem in the country. It includes lynching, which has been linked to Gorakshaks and beef band protectors. So it is felt by the government that a separate provision or more tougher punishments are required in such cases of violence. Next, the All India Institute of Ayurveda, located in New Delhi, inked an MOU with IIT Delhi to give scientific validation to Ayurveda. Next, the state of Haryana launched Paudhagiri campaign, which is a unique program to increase green cover in the state and improve overall climatic conditions. Next, Myanmar became the latest country to join India-initiated International Solar Alliance, making it the 68th signatory of the Framework Agreement of ISA. The idea of International Solar Alliance was floated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the year 2015 during the UNFCCC conference, which was being held in Paris. So the idea was that all the countries, which are also known as sunshine states, those are lying between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, to come together and work towards development of solar energy in the world. Next, the European Union signed the biggest ever trade deal with Japan, creating free trade zone covering nearly third of the world's GDP. So EU and Japan have signed a free trade agreement. In combination, both of them, they constitute about 1/3 of the world's GDP in total. Next, USA has designated India as a strategic trade authorization 1 country that will allow India to buy highly advanced and cutting edge sensitive technologies from America. Now the USA has given this kind of a category or an authorization to a total of 36 countries in the world. It has given this authorization to only 3 countries from Asia, that is China, Japan and now India. And from South Asia, India is the only country now to have received this kind of authorization, which will enable it to purchase sensitive or cutting edge technology, defense technology from USA. Next, the Union Ministry of Earth Science unveiled a blueprint of Deep Ocean Mission. This mission is related to the exploration of deep ocean. Next, we'll go through some important news from economy and finance. Firstly, according to Asian Development Bank, India will continue to be the fastest growing major economy ahead of China with a growth rate of 7.3% in 2018-19. Now, the Asian Development Bank was founded in the year 1966. It has a total of 67 member countries and its headquarters are situated in Manila, which is the capital of the Philippines. So basically the Asian Development Bank was formed in the year 1966 on the pattern of the World Bank, and it extends loans for development purpose, for infrastructure purpose to various member countries. Next, the India Post Payments Bank would start operations with 650 branches in August 2018 following final clearance from the Reserve Bank of India. So with the vast network that the India Post already has, the India Post Payments Bank would be one of the largest banks in the country when it is launched. Next, ICICI Bank reported its first ever loss of rupees 120 crores for the quarter ending June 2018 due to a doubling of bad loan provisions. Next, Firoz Jijibhoy Towers, the iconic building of the Bombay Stock Exchange, secured image trademark, making it part of an elite club of distinguished structures around the world that have secured trademark rights. Next, we look at some people in the news. First, Mr. Anil Sahasrabuddhe was reappointed as the chairman of the All India Council for Technical Education. The AICTE is the premier regulatory body controlling or regulating the technical education in the country. Next, ex-cricketer Imran Khan was declared the winner of the 2018 Pakistan general elections. He had earlier led the Pakistani cricket team to its maiden World Cup victory in the year 1992. So Imran Khan is the head of the political party known as Tehreek-e-Insaf. Next, Mr. Rohit Prasad, an Indian engineer, was ranked number 9 in Fast Companies. Fast Company is a globally renowned website. Fast Company's 100 most creative people in the business for the year 2017. He is also the brain behind Alexa, which is a virtual assistant developed by American e-commerce and cloud computing company called Amazon. Next, the Chief Justice of Pakistan, Mia Saqib Nisar, nominated Justice Saeeda Tahira Safdar as the Chief Justice of Balochistan High Court. Balochistan is one of the states in Pakistan, paving way for her to become the first female Chief Justice of any court in that country. Next, sports. Firstly, Angelique Kerber of Germany beat Serena Williams to win the Wimbledon Championship. Next, France, Croatia, Belgium and England were the top 4 teams at the 2018 FIFA World Cup, which was held in Russia. In descending order, France lifted the World Cup for the second time. Next, the Golden Boot Award for the top goal scorer of the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia was conferred upon Harry Kane. He is the captain of the England football team. Next, Novak Djokovic of Serbia won the 2018 men's single title at the Wimbledon Championship 2018. Next, under Khelo India Talent Development Scheme, the Sports Authority of India selected 734 athletes to be given financial assistance and training at government accredited residential academies. Next, some miscellaneous news items. Firstly, July 28th was observed as World Hepatitis Day. Next, the NASA recently launched Remote Sensing Toolkit to promote commercial use of satellite data. Next, the UK Space Agency has selected site at Sutherland in Scotland for its first spaceport to launch rockets vertically and put satellites into orbit. Next, 29th July was celebrated as the International Tiger Day to raise awareness about tiger conservation. Next, the theme chosen by United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime on occasion of World Day Against Trafficking in Person, July 30th, 2018 was responding to the trafficking of children and young people. Next, according to Public Affairs Index 2018, Kerala topped the list as the best governed state in the country. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated 171 km long Bansagar Canal project in Mirzapur district of Uttar Pradesh. The Bansagar Dam project is a joint venture between Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar. Next, the 19th anniversary of the 1999 Indo-Pak Kargil War was celebrated across the country on July the 26th, 2018 to commemorate the success of Operation Vijay of the Indian Army. So that's all as far as this video presentation is concerned. Thank you so much.